Keengganan Menteri Kewangan menyatakan secara terperinci jumlah bayaran pokok dan faedah bagi setiap hutang atau bond 1MDB adalah membimbangkan. Sebelum ini, setiap kali ada pembayaran hutang pokok atau faedah yang perlu dilangsaikan oleh 1MDB, ada urus niaga yang melibatkan dana rakyat yang mengundang kontroversi dan kemarahan rakyat. That's why I submitted a question for this session that we needed to know in details all the principal payments and the interest payments that 1MDB has to service starting from January 2015 onwards, to allow the public and the MPs to monitor and make sure that every time there is a repayment, there is no hanky-panky or government will not attempt to utilize public funds as speculated before. So take for example, for the audit for the financial year end for 2014 would have involved the auditors auditing the repayment schedule of every bond for every year all the way until the bond is finally redeemed. So this excuse that the audit for 2015 has not been carried out and therefore there is no number is ridiculous, because at every year the audit will involve the determination and certification of what is the scheduled commitment for the next 20 or 30 years. My biggest concern is that when the finance minister and the prime minister refuse to disclose the financial commitments with regards to bonds and loans that 1MDB have to undertake in near future, it means that it wants to conceal this information from the public to stop the public from matching and tracking the commitments and the transactions that 1MDB may enter in the next few years or few months. Because doing that, if the public has this information, it will make it harder for any utilization of public funds for this purpose, because anytime there is a repayment, then there will be a heightened public awareness that there should not be any transaction involving public funds. The refusal also means that most probably the Prime Minister has not ruled out in the near future to utilize public funds for this purpose. So I will resubmit my questions for the September session, because even if we miss the next 4 months repayment schedule, hopefully we get the repayment schedule for 2016 onwards, and that would allow us to closely track what 1MDB does in order to meet this obligation.